TMI. I started my period for the first time on Zac Efron's birthday. I thought it was a sign.
That is a level of idol I've never ever encountered in my life. That is so wild.
Well, this film changed my life.
Oh, I think this was one of the first films that made me bawl my eyes out.
She's our age.
Yeah.
I have a chance. Wait, I have a chance.
Wait. Hi guys, welcome back to As Seen In.
Hello everyone, welcome back.
I'm Tati.
I'm Kaylee.
We talk about all things music, film, TDV.
What does that stand for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Entertainment, all that good stuff. So if that's a bit of you, definitely make sure you stick around.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't been in a studio for ages.
No, we've been doing a lot of teasers for, we launched our Patreon, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
So we posted our pilot episode of that, which was excellent.
Yeah.
It's called As Seen in the 21st Century. Do you want to give a brief explanation?
Yeah, so it's basically As Seen in the spin-off. Mm-hmm. It's a radio show, but it's basically another podcast, guys. I'm not gonna lie, we're giving you the content.
Oh yeah.
Well, basically every year of the 21st century every year of the 21st century we talk about the film that came. What's fucking wrong with me? And Will, you can keep this in. You guys need to know that this is
this is real.
This is real. We're real.
Yeah, so real.
The films that came out, the TV shows that came out, the music came out.
Yeah.
The pop culture that happened the years.
So we've already, by the time you're listening to this, we've done 99 as the pilot, we've done 2000, 2001, 2002.
Yeah, we've recorded up to 2002.
Yeah. So go check out our Patreon. It's literally £1 a week for an extra episode and more.
And more, dot.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's like four episodes in a month, 4 extra ones.
Yeah.
But today...
Today, I wish I'd had another 10 weeks to prep this.
I know, me too.
I would have wanted to do this in depth, but sometimes you can't do that.
Sometimes you can't do that.
Ignore this as well.
And to be fair, to do it in depth, we would have needed a 2-hour episode anyway.
True.
We're not going to be able to get through everything we want to get through in half an hour. So it's
we haven't even said what we're doing yet.
Yeah, we haven't said
what we're doing. The teasing.
I mean, they've read the title.
That
one.
That old chestnut. Okay.
So we wanted to start. I mean, for the longest time, we've been talking about doing episode specific deep dives into a specific actor's filmography. So we thought, let's kick it off. Let's finally just stop dreaming about it and actually do it. We had ideas to do Timothy Chalamet, Austin Butler, because they haven't had huge filmographies, but we've seen a lot of their stuff. But we decided, no, we're not going to start with them. We're going to start with one of our absolute favourite kings.
Yeah.
Zac Efron.
And I think that this makes sense because we grew up with Zac Efron.
We grew up with him.
For a test run of an episode,
why
not go with someone that you've grown up with? I feel like I know the main things he's done.
Yeah,
I've seen
of course.
It. Obviously, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. Oh my God.
Words cannot describe how much I love this man. Because we grew up with him, he, from literally 2000 and whatever, early noughties, until now, we've been with him. And I can't express my gratitude towards him.
I do need to get a few things off my chest.
What?
Not bad things.
Okay,
well, bad things for me and for my humiliation, but I wanna let you guys know.
Okay.
I think I've told you this in the past.
Something is in my face.
I'm so sorry.
So the video watchers are going to be watching me just panic. When you can feel something. You're
is it a hair?
Something. Okay, sorry. Carry on. I'll figure it out.
Basically, I think I told you, Tati, but obviously I loved Zac Efron when we were young. Obviously, from the beginning. But I went through a phase, a major phase. A little bit later than High School Musical, and everyone had kind of forgotten about him, but I was ride or die. Lizzie Holdaway, my friend, sorry for the full name shout out, she will remember this because it was around the time, this is actually really embarrassingly late in life.
No.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing embarrassing about being a Zac
2000
Efron fan.
Whenever that awkward moment came out, that was the year, because that film came out and it was 15, and I was 13, but I remember sneaking into cinema. But anyway, I went through this phase. It was bad. I was down bad. I actually thought I'd get with him.
Oh no, me too.
And then when he dropped the condom at the Lorax premiere, I thought, I don't have a fucking chance.
Yeah.
I'm also like 11.
Yeah.
Potentially at that point. I don't know when that came out.
I genuinely, like, we talk about delusion, and I feel like with Justin Bieber, One Direction, it was like some sort of delusion, but in the back of our minds, we knew this is never happening. With Zac Efron, I was like, no, this is happening.
TMI. I started my period for the first time on Zac Efron's birthday. I thought it was a sign. I'm so deadly serious, right? I started my period and I was like, it's October 18th.
Yeah.
Isn't that Zac Efron's birthday? Because it was during the phase. So I was like, wait. And I was like so happy to have started my period. Like, that's not really a thing you're
as
happy
in your
about.
First ever.
Oh, not just like one of my cycles. The first cycle.
First one, yeah. You became a woman on Zac Efron's birthday.
And that's another reason I was like, perfect. So do with that what you will. The only other memory I will tell you about before we crack on is, again, sorry, Jasmine, I've mentioned you before on the podcast. And I know you saw it because you messaged me and you were like, girl, huh? But she was obsessed with One Direction. We were besties.
Yeah.
She was friends. Yeah.
She was friends with them.
She wasn't. She might have been in her Delulu fancy world.
In a world.
Obsessed with One Direction.
Yeah.
I was a McFly fan, so I was like anti-1D. Like, obviously, guys, I've grown up, but like I was anti-1D.
Okay.
She was obsessed. Harry Styles, love of her life at this point. God. I'm in my Zac Efron phase. I was so mean. I was like, let's go and ask everyone at the school if they prefer Harry Styles or One Direction. Harry Styles or Zac Efron. I actually have this in one of my school planners. I have a tally.
Of course you do.
And I was like, watch me.
That is a level of idol I've never, ever encountered in my life. That is so wild.
I would go around to people that I also knew weren't fans of One Direction so that my tally was higher.
Of course. You said...
Anyone I knew that liked 1D, I was like, you're not involved because I know you're going to say Harry Styles.
I will rig the results.
Zac Efron, I was ride or die for you.
Kaylee, I don't think there's a man in Hollywood I love more than Zac Efron. I just can't.
He just might have been my first, like, actual... No, because I say that about a lot of people.
No, but
it was... There was something feral inside of me.
It was...
don't know.
Oh my God, I love him.
I literally don't know.
And he's a good guy.
I know.
He's actually a good guy. Like, he has... I don't remember a single, like, Zac Efron scandal.
No.
Like, we see all these A-listers literally being, like, racist, homophobic, going to jail, all of this stuff. He's, like, a good guy as far as, like, all of that. Like, right? Unless he's got an excellent, like, legal team or whatnot. But, like, I genuinely believe he's a great guy. And I want it on record that I love him.
Zac Efron, we
literally
love you.
Imagine having him on the pod one day.
I couldn't tell him, oh yeah, by the way, I thought we were getting married because I started my period on your birthday.
Well, he can listen in advance. He types in as seen in, and the whole Zac Efron episode comes in. Yeah.
His PR person goes, hey, there's this cutie podcast they really want to get you on. He Googles and it's me going, so yeah, when I was 13, I thought we were going to have children together. Anyway.
But he seems like a really great guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the reasons why we love him, of course. His filmography.
Yeah. That would make sense.
So I'm going to read through his filmography. I've got it listed down, like, year from the start of his career, 2003. Wow. And then we can just go through and be like, have we seen it? If yes, what did we think?
I'm serious. There's going to be a chunk in the timeline where I could name you every single one, probably in order. I was such a fucking loser, Tati. I literally, kid you not, there's going to be like, there'll be a few that I don't know at the start, then there'll be this entire bit where I was like, yeah, and then I'll trail off. But I'd love to hear what we're starting with. Okay, so also, I should say that High School Musical is in the list, but it's in the TV filmography. So that's going to be after the filmography, if that makes sense. Why is that in the TV one? Because it was a straight-to-TV movie. Fine. Apart from High School Musical 3. Okay. So when we start talking about High School Musical... We'll leave High School Musical till last. Okay. Fine. Okay? Leave High School Musical till last. Because I can't believe the third one came out in 2008. Yeah. The last one came out in 2008. When we were literally 7 and 8 years old. Yeah, I was literally 7 if that was the case. How does that make sense? Because I remember going to the cinema. I saw that in the cinema too. I could not. And the other ones didn't go to the cinema, I'm pretty sure. No, they didn't. Anyway,
Let's start. So his first ever movie was Melinda's World.
Okay,
I haven't seen it. Then it was the Derby Stallion.
Yeah, the horse one. The horse one. Did you watch it?
I haven't seen it. Have you? What's it about?
Yeah, I did. Horses, and he was young.
Okay, so it wasn't like
it wasn't like amazing. Sorry, Zach. Love you so much.
Love you.
No, love you.
And then, I mean, obviously, High School Musical. We'll get onto that later. But movies, Hairspray, 2007, and I actually think that this is one of his like best roles.
Oh, me too.
Like,
yeah,
I haven't seen a better like Hairspray rendition apart from Zac Efron's one.
I love him in that.
He's incredible. He needs to do more musicals, in my opinion.
He's my Link Larkin. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, Link Larkin. He's just...
I actually do also think that fed my delusion, because obviously Tracy was like big.
Yeah.
And I was like, so he literally wants me. Like, I was never scrawn. Like, let's be so frank about that. I always thought, see you like it. And I think that might be another reason I was very delusional. But anyway.
He was incredible in
Loved
that.
it.
He can sing.
Absolutely loved it.
He can really sing. And then, again, we'll skip High School Musical for now. In 2008, he did Me and Orson Welles.
Yeah, the one about the writer.
I haven't seen that.
Okay. Yeah, that was quite theatrical, I feel.
Okay.
I think Orson Welles, I've seen it, obviously, at the time. It's something about theatre or a writer or something, but that's cute. It's a romance, I'm pretty sure.
17 again in 2009.
Yeah, of course.
My God.
That
was when I was like, oh. I mean, obviously I was like, oh, before in High School Musical, but when he was something about 17 again, I was like...
he acts quite well.
He, first of all, can act, and second of all, he's beautiful. Like, he was like so cute and whatnot.
Can we deep? It is weird, the concept of that. Because he was like flirting with his mum, no? Because it was his dad in his body.
No.
No? No. I swear Matthew Perry like became young again. So him in the 17-year-old body was actually like a 40-year-old man.
Yes, that bit is true. And the woman was...
his wife.
So...
But he was playing his son, no?
No.
Is there no son?
No. So he's literally just Matthew Perry.
Oh, he's just him when he was younger.
He's just a young husband.
Okay.
So it's just like...
okay, fine.
Do you get me?
Yeah, got you.
But that whole concept was wild.
Yeah.
The fact that it was Matthew Perry and him, I remember being like, oh my gosh, this is just like two worlds colliding. Because I've always been obsessed with Friends because of my mum.
Oh, sorry, I'm also thinking about it. It was because he had kids that would have been older than him, but he was playing Zac. Okay, fine.
And I remember, watching that whole like him flirting with the woman. I was like, what? So because in High School Musical he didn't flirt. I mean, he flirted with like Gabriella, but he didn't have real. Riz. He did not have Riz.
He was Rizless.
He was so Rizless in High School Musical, but it was amazing in a different way. But 17 again, I was like, oh, this is he has Riz. Yeah. I just got what you said. Yeah. He was incredible. And there was something he did with the basketball, and I was like, oh, so are you Troy?
Transferable skills.
Yeah, he literally said...
he said CV, basketball.
Yeah,
okay, nice.
So yeah, I loved that
so much.
Then 2010 came and Charlie St. Cloud.
Well, this film changed my life.
Oh, I think this was one of the first films that made me bawl my eyes out. And I was like, I didn't know I had these emotions inside of me.
Bawl my eyes out?
It unlocked something.
I am such a loser. At school, we had laptops. I don't know what was going on. We were like a guinea pig year of like giving all the kids laptops.
Okay.
Why? Anyway, I would sit in my German class and watch Charlie St. Cloud, like on repeat.
In your German
I'd be like,
class?
oh, I'm doing like Duolingo with my headphones in. I'd literally sit and watch it. And I'd make people around me watch it with me. Like, isn't this the best for me? They were like, shut up.
Didn't the teachers be like...
I was quite sneaky.
Okay.
I'd get a new tab up. I was prepared.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, this is my cover.
Of course.
If you ask me to unplug my earphones, it's fine. I've got Cluedle. What's that Kahoot on, I had backup plans.
Okay, fine.
But I would stream it, which is also risky because I was using their Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the school could be like, hey...
Them saying, watch series 1, 2, 3, why...
I miss watch series.
It was actually Put Looker at the time.
Put Looker?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I used to watch PLL on Put Looker all the time. That was my favourite stream, like illegal streaming site.
And now it doesn't really exist. Now, sorry, I don't stream. I do watch series.
Yeah, I loved watch series because that was like the most reliable one.
Yeah.
And then the Put Looker link was always the one.
Also, there was like 10 different links. Yeah. So I was like, oh, one of these will work.
One of these will work.
They've got my back. I loved
it. But yeah, Charlie St. Cloud, I remember, again, he was like a bit older in that one. I remember... Yeah, that genuinely ruined everything. That genuinely ruined everything.
When that baseball made its way back.
Yeah.
Do you remember the exact bit I'm talking about?
I do remember what you're talking about. I remember that whole film.
Yeah.
I remember watching it for the first time and just thinking, wow.
Yeah. I've watched that a lot of times.
Incredible movie.
I really fucking loved that film.
And then 2011, New Year's Eve.
Oh my God, I loved this film. I was so obsessed with him.
So obsessed.
I love that film.
I love New Year's Eve because it gave me... Taylor Swift was in this as well.
Oh my God.
And
it's
Taylor
like a Love
Lautner.
Actually vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, when they just had like so many storylines running parallel, right? Is it this?
Are you thinking of Valentine's Day?
I think of Valentine's Day. So
it's same vibe though, I'm pretty sure. But it is like a Love Actually where everything links up after.
So it's like the holy trinity of this type of movie. New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, and Love Actually.
They're literally the same, different font.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this one, I just remember him in a leather jacket and his hair being like slightly spiky and thinking...
Yeah, like he's aging, but like
he's
in a
aging,
way.
But like great, so beautifully.
Yeah, he did look really different in this.
And he, it was in New York, and I think that's when the New York obsession started to grow.
Oh. Yeah.
And I remember his role not being huge in it, but the role he had, I remember being like, yeah, he's great in this. He needs to do more. He's booked and busy. He's been booked and busy. Yeah. As he should be. Yeah. Because the man can act. He can act.
I know.
Because I feel like I'd love to see him do more Charlie St. Cloud type roles. Because at the moment he's doing like
big,
comedies
beefy
and
men.
Yeah, like he's which is great because he can literally do absolutely anything. But I'd love to see him do like a Nicholas Sparks.
Yeah.
Was Charlie St. Cloud
I
Nicholas
think it
Sparks?
was.
Yeah, okay,
I think it was.
I'd love to see him do something like that again.
It was 100% that vibe if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 2012, he was booked and busy. He had 5 movies come out in 2012. Can I guess a couple? Yeah.
I might be too... Was it Parkland this year?
No, that was 2013.
Okay, fine. I don't know then. Well, I probably do, but... was it The Lucky One?
The Lucky One. That was one of the last ones that came out.
Taylor Schilling.
Yeah, this one again was... Okay, to be fair, that was a Charlie St. Cloud type vibe where it was very... It was drama.
Yeah,
it was
like he was an ex-army guy, right?
Yeah, that was distraughtful.
Yeah, that was distraughtful.
Yeah, that's
I remember something about him picking up a photo and a bomb going off.
Yeah, like
it was something awful.
It was just genuinely terrible. Okay. Like heartstrings were pulled, tugged, thrown around, battered to the ground.
And also prefacing this by saying, if I watch this film now, I'd probably find its flaws. But bearing in mind, I'm watching these films at the time. And I'm obsessed with Zac Efron. Yeah, I will do anything for him.
We're 11 years old.
I'm obviously going to think this film is absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. So, pinch of salt, because I haven't watched these films in years.
Oh, no.
Okay, what else came out that year?
At Any Price.
Okay.
Liberal Arts.
Ooh, Liberal Arts. He plays a hippie in that.
Nat.
I've not seen that.
No, he plays Nat in Liberal Arts.
Fine, the hippie guy.
The movie Nat, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's that?
The Lorax.
Yeah, that was the condom era.
Yeah, The Lucky One and The Paperboy.
Oh, I loved The Paperboy when I watched it. I've
definitely seen The Paperboy.
It's so violent and like graphic.
I can't remember much of it.
It's Nicole Kidman and Matthew McConaughey and Zac Efron. I watched this when I was well in my Zac Efron era.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was too young to be watching it probably. I remember it being quite brutal and violent, but I was like, Zac Efron's in it, so I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I can't remember much of it.
Okay.
The Lorax, we were saying this on text. I remember so vividly the press run and him and Taylor Swift on Ellen.
Yeah.
Every single time I come on this show, it's really weird, really weird. All because of Ellen.
Like, I could tell you the whole verse.
Yeah. I've been on this show 8 times now, and I still remember Ellen hiding in the bathroom with a hidden camera. She scared me so bad and I fell and I could have died.
Like, why do I know that? She always asks me who I'm dating every time I'm on the show, and I don't even know why. But it gets 5 million hits on YouTube, because every single What the hell is wrong with us?
Ingrained.
Like, genuinely.
And I remember what Zac Efron was wearing, like that brown jacket with like
and he had this guitar that he'd just learned how to play. He's like, I know a few chords, and then he whipped out the song.
One chord wrong.
Yeah, he did.
At the end or something.
He's like, ooh, it was a joke. Like, Roman Empire, I fear.
Roman Empire. Gosh, Ellen was wild for always asking Taylor Swift what she would, like, come off.
Low-key, she called her out for that.
Yeah, she did call her out for that. Yeah, she did call her out.
Dakota, you weren't the first. Miss Taylor.
Like, hey, how about we let people have their personal lives?
Yeah.
What about that? What about that as a concept? Anyway.
Whoa! If this sounds slightly different, that is because we are re-recording our stem. Hello, we're midway through the episode. This is Tati and Kaylee checking in.
Sorry to interrupt the broadcast, but we just wanted to let you know, if you are watching this episode, please leave us a rating over on audio platforms.
Yeah, and if you're on audio platforms and you want to see us or any of the things we're talking about that we might be showing on camera, we do film, so check us out on YouTube, and our shorts are on TikTok and Instagram.
And if you haven't already, definitely make sure you follow us over on socials because we post so much. We ask you guys to send in some questions for Q&As and much more.
Much, much more.
Anyway, back to the episode. So yeah, that's all I remember from the Lorax.
And the condom. Like that,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, that ruined my life in a way that was serious. Because it was like, oh my God, he has sex with other people. I don't know what I thought was going on with a man that's like in his 20s when I'm 10, but like, I was heartbroken. It felt like a betrayal. The ultimate betrayal, if you will.
Yeah.
Also, I tried to defend that it wasn't a condom for so long.
Really? What was your...
I was like, it's obviously not. Obviously, what do I know?
I'm
10.
obvious.
I don't even know. I'm 11. I'm 12. I don't even know what condom looks like.
Yeah.
A little square packet. I was like, it's obviously like chocolate or something. Oh, a business card. And then it was like debunked that it was, and I was like, oh, I tried to defend you, Zach. No more. Anyway.
What was he actually doing at the Lorax program?
Where did he think he was gonna find?
Who was going?
In the pocket, not even in a bag elsewhere.
In your wallet or
in
something.
your pocket.
Zach,
it's a family film.
We should get you. We should be your PR.
We
managers.
should. We can do so much for you. Yeah.
Okay. 2013 was Parkland.
Yeah, I loved that. That was a medical one.
Okay.
He's a doctor, I'm pretty sure.
Love that. 2014,
that
my
awkward moment.
personal favorite era of Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Neighbours and that awkward moment.
Yeah.
My God,
Yeah,
that awkward
two
moment.
of the best. I snuck into both of those.
Oh my God, they're such incredible.
Yeah.
That genre of like comedy, like lighthearted comedy.
It's very like boys comedy.
Just boys.
It is.
Just like
have you watched? I just watched
Ricky's
his new one, Ricky Snicky.
Yeah, I was watching it last night.
Did you?
Yeah,
it's such the same vibe.
Just like
yeah,
a trio of guys who just want to like be.
It's very
be
broad,
guys.
but like it's such an easy watch.
It seems like the type of movie tailored towards like teenage boys. But yeah, and I loved that Michael B. Jordan was in it because I also was just obsessed with him. So it was like the fact that they were all like in it together. I was like, this is
Imogen Poots was the
great.
girl who's engaged to James Norton.
Oh.
Yeah, riddle me that.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's British. So anyway, that film changed my life.
Yeah, and same with Neighbours. Like
Same with Neighbours.
Neighbours was really funny because he was kind of like a frat boy type character.
Yeah, like he was really getting into like
that comedy.
that like slapstick.
Yeah.
Before Dirty Grandpa and like that lot came out.
And I think Dave Franco is in Neighbours.
Yeah,
I love Dave Franco. I love Dave Franco in comedy. Like him in I mean he wasn't even like 21 Jump Street.
I'm watched.
Oh, that is one of my favorite
I need to
movies
watch it.
ever. Like him and Jonah and Channing Tatum in that.
Yeah, that does seem. I probably would enjoy it.
That is like another. Those people in comedy movies.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Just like funny, genuinely funny.
Genuinely quite funny. Okay.
So yeah, 2014 is my favorite era probably. Okay. Apart from High School Musical, which we'll get onto. 2015 was We Are Your Friends.
Yep.
He wasn't in that much.
Wasn't that the DJ one? DJ.
And then 2016 was Dirty Grandpa.
Yeah.
Which was Robert De Niro, right? Was it Robert De Niro?
Yeah, I think so.
Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates.
My God, with Aubrey Plaza?
Yeah. And Neighbours 2.
Yeah, see, this is the era that I was like, I will watch everything he's in. But the main era for me, I think, was probably between 2012 and 2015.
Yeah, facts.
Like, that was the golden era of my face. But I definitely have watched all these.
Oh, yeah. And then 2017, Baywatch.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Which, upon retrospection, makes me so sad for him because now after watching Down to Earth, watching everything he went through to like,
it's just not healthy. Like I know there's a lot of things that aren't healthy, but that's really not healthy.
Yeah, like obviously I loved it when I watched it. He's great in it. The Rock is great in it because I mean they all just look great. Do you know what I mean? They look gorgeous and it's funny.
Is it Alexandra Daddario that's in that?
Yeah, she's gorgeous as well. And it was just like I liked that it was funny. Yeah. It was just like
it wasn't serious.
Comedy, it wasn't serious. And the soundtrack I still listen to this day. Soundtrack is incredible. It's just like cinema score, but it's just so majestic. A lot of like horns.
Really? That's so random. I don't remember any of that.
So good.
Okay, I need to give that another listen.
Yeah, the Baywatch soundtrack is incredible.
Sorry about this.
He did The Disaster Artist and The Greatest Showman in 2017 as well. Now...
Oh my God. Okay, I know, obviously it's a massive film, but I genuinely always forget that he's actually in that. Showman? And he's really, really, really
incredible,
good.
Incredible.
Reprising the musical roles.
Yeah. I love that he still leans into musicals.
Yeah.
He's not afraid of a musical.
Oh my God, I love that.
Because I feel like a lot of actors, as they grow up, they're like, if they started in musicals, they want to like move away from it for some reason. They see it as like a childish thing.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that he respects it as a genre, because he's incredible in them. And it's such an incredible genre.
Yeah, my favorite song from that was the other side, is that what it's called? The one him and Hugh Jackman doing it on the bar. Like that was my favorite song.
I love, honestly, all the music in. I mean, some of my favorite songs in that he's not in, but I love all the ones that he's in as well. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights. Like it's just such an incredible.
I loved that film. I feel like it was so good.
Yeah, 2019 he did The Beach Bum and Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. He got a lot of backlash for Extremely Wicked. I feel. Because people were saying they were like romanticizing, you know how
But Ted Bundy was attractive, and that was part of the problem.
Okay, yeah.
People fancied him, and he was charming.
But yeah, they were.
You're not going to put an ugly munter in and then say, "Oh yeah, he got with all these girls," and then because that's not realistic. Because he wouldn't have got with all these girls. No, I'm sorry, that was mean.
Yeah,
but like that like the whole. I feel like a lot of Ted Bundy's issues were that he easily got girls.
Yeah.
So.
But you know how people are. Like, we spoke about it with, like, Hunger Games. People said they romanticize everything. Apparently, you make a film and it's romanticizing. But that's the thing. Issue.
Do you know who's romanticizing it? The viewer, right?
Yeah.
Like, because they've made a film that is about a serial killer. They're not telling you to fancy the serial killer. No,
you're fancying the serial killer.
You are choosing. Yeah. You are issues within yourself.
Yeah, anyway. Absolutely. It's like Penn Badgley talks about that a lot with You. How he says a lot how he's like confused that people find Joe so attractive when they're not. The writing and the way they've made the show doesn't make you. No, it's not intrinsically making you want to fall in love with Joe. Mm-mm. So it is interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
Agree.
2020 he did Scoob. He played Fred.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, sorry. Why did I say sorry to a piece of glass? Oh, sorry. Do you know what I mean?
Pardon me.
That's cute.
Really cute. I love how he just does anything.
Yeah, like he just
did like a children's film in 2020.
Oh, that's so cute.
I wonder if that was because it was 2020 though, and he was like,
well,
the pandemic, it do be pandemicking. But I'm glad he did it.
I'm glad.
2021 was Save Ralph, so still in his, but that was a short film, still in his voice acting era.
Cute.
2022 was Gold, Firestarter, and The Greatest Beer Run Ever.
I've not seen any of those.
Neither have I, but I think I've seen some of The Greatest Beer Run Ever, actually. And then 2023, The Iron Claw, 2024, Ricky Stenicki, and A Family Affair, which is coming out. It's in post-production.
Ooh, so is it a romance? Like, what's the vibe?
I don't know what the vibe is. Let me
I just watched Ricky Stenicki.
Oh, it's a rom-com!
Ooh.
Zac Efron's doing a rom-com.
And I'm not the love interest.
Yeah, it's Nicole Kidman, so...
What?
Joey King. Liza Koshy.
No. Oh, this is the one my sister was telling me about. No?
Oh my gosh.
Is this the one that's got Tom Ellis in it?
No, I don't know. It says, it's a Netflix original.
So Tom Ellis isn't in that?
I don't know. He's not. If he is, he's not on the like main cast.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I think Joey King is the main love interest.
Kidman back on
No. I think Joey King is the main love interest because it says cast Zac Efron as Chris. Joey
She's
King
our
is
age.
Yeah.
I have a chance. Wait. I have a chance.
Wait.
She's literally our age.
It's coming out this year, Kaylee, on Netflix.
Okay, so we're doing press for it.
A young woman named Zara, as Joey King, works as an assistant for a movie star, Chris Cole, until Chris falls in love with her mother. So that must be Nicole Kidman. Oh my God, he's going to be in a rom-com. A love triangle with a daughter and a mother.
Fuck off. Oh, no, I hope it is a love triangle though. I hope it's not just the mum. I hope there's like something going on.
Well, yeah, of course it's going to be Joey King loves him, he loves the mum. And that's that. It's going to, like that, it has to be. It's a Netflix original.
Crumbs, look at this.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.
Okay, really good.
So that is honestly, I'm so excited for that.
I'm excited. That's good.
This is what I mean. This man has been booked and busy and he's taking on such a good, diverse collection of roles. Yeah. I really respect him as an actor.
Yeah. We just got a star, so we have to respect him even more now.
He's got a star.
Yeah. The unveiling was really cute.
He's such a grateful, humble man. Like, he was so grateful in that
so
speech.
mean about his face. I was so upset.
Do you know what? Something I always love about him? He's so like fratty. The way he's always like, oh man, I'm so grateful, man. Like he's
this man, that.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
I love him. Katie, I
Okay.
actually love him so much. Okay, let's move on to TV before we get to in. We have to talk about High School Musical.
yeah.
But he did some like some appearances on Firefly, ER, Miracle Run, The Big Wide World of Carl Lamke, The Guardian, did I say that?
No.
Triple Play, Summerland, CSI Miami, Heist, NCIS, The Replacements, The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody.
Oh no, that was my sexual awakening. I hate you. I hate you more.
Oh, how dare they? How dare that's
Zac
what I
and
was like.
Sharpay. Troy Bolton and Sharpay finally got there.
Yes, because this was in 2006, and this was the same year the first High School Musical came out. So they hated each other in High School Musical, and then literally that same year in Sweet Life, they were
Enemies
making out.
to lovers. I genuinely shipped him and Sharpay more than I shipped him and Gabriella. That
Oh no, let's not get crazy now. Let's not get wild. I only agree with
Gabriella's
you from
boring.
No,
Yes.
I only agree with you from High School Musical 2 because
Yeah,
Sharpay
not
was
from the
looking
first
at,
one.
Yeah, so
From
in
2
2006, I'm like, no, but he needs to be with Gabriella.
fine.
But from 2007, I could have been
also,
on board
she's
with
not
that.
playing Sharpay, guys, just to reference.
Yeah,
she was
true,
playing
true.
Maddie.
Yeah, I liked Maddie a lot.
I did as well.
But yeah, he was also, I mean, Down to Earth, we've spoken about in a previous episode, which is just one of my favorite like documentaries ever.
Cute.
I love the fact that he like executive produced and just decided, you know what, I'm gonna make something I'm passionate about.
100%.
So yeah, I really,
Okay,
really loved
nice.
it. Let's now talk about High School Musical.
I feel like I've said all I can say about it.
What do you
ever.
mean?
In previous
Have we
episodes.
talked about High School Musical?
Loads, I think.
High School Musical.
I just love it, obviously.
One thing I will say about High School Musical is I feel like people clown on it a lot. Like, they treat it as if it's like, oh, this is just like a silly little Disney musical.
Yeah.
Which, in my mind, it really isn't. Like, Kenny Ortega is one of the greatest directors of our generation. I'm being so serious. And choreographer. Like, he literally was Michael Jackson's choreographer.
I literally back you.
Do you know what? He was Michael Jackson's
Really?
choreographer. Yes.
Right.
He choreographed so much for Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And then also all of the High School Musicals. Like, of course, it's going to be an iconic series. People need to respect that more.
I do.
Because like Kenny Ortega gave us so much.
Yeah.
Across so many different genres.
Yeah. I love it. Like, obviously.
Music is incredible.
Yeah, like genuinely flawless.
Dance numbers are absolutely incredible. The only thing I would fault is obviously the storyline because it is just like a cheesy like Disney musical.
Yeah, there's not that much going on. Everyone, all of them are the same, low-key.
Yeah, but like
Gabriella leaves and she comes back.
and they all do a group number.
And they all do a big sing and dance, but that's fine.
And it's fine and it's perfect in my mind.
Yeah.
It's like all you need from it. If they tried to make it more complex, it'd be like, guys,
it'd be like,
let's go back to basics here. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
I just need to get that off my chest because I feel like people really disrespect it.
No. I agree.
I just feel like it is one of the greatest things to ever come out of Disney.
Well, yes.
Like, we name one Disney franchise better than High School Musical, if you take into account the singing, the dancing, the story. Because I would be like, okay, Camp Rock, but it's not better than High School Musical. The end.
Hear the silence because there is nothing.
There
else.
is nothing, and nothing.
No, I
in
agree.
recent
I
years.
agree. I literally agree.
Since High School Musical, nothing has come out that is of that level.
Camp Rock was Disney as well.
Yeah.
No.
But nothing has come out that was of that level.
No. Camp Rock is the closest thing, but it's not. They're not the same.
No. Did I tell you about the time I was in Camp Rock?
Obviously, you weren't in Camp Rock, the movie. So did you go to a music summer camp?
No.
What
So
are you
in
talking
school, we have this thing called performing arts.
Right. Oh,
And
fuck off.
each year, each class has to put together a production to perform in performing arts.
Mm-hmm.
And we did Camp Rock 2 specifically. So I was M. Dot, the guy.
So not Mitchie.
No.
The guy?
The guy,
What
it was
guy?
a girls' school.
Oh.
The guy who
which one
played,
is that?
the guy who was the leader of Camp Star.
Okay, fine.
I was also choreographer, director, producer of this whole production, of course, because no one wanted to take it seriously. I was so mad at everyone.
No, I would. If I was at your school, I would have backed you so hard.
Thank you.
It would have been us against the world.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was the only one taking it seriously, I fear. And yeah, so we did I was on stage, I did the rap, I did everything. And we won and I cried. Like, when I kid you not, when I tell you, I was at the back of the hall.
Literally, when I kid you not.
And this was our last year to like enter the competition because you could only do it for year 7, 8, and 9. I jumped, screamed, and I bawled my eyes out.
I'm obsessed with this.
I have videos as well.
Please show me.
It was.
Okay, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I was in Camp Rock, and yeah.
Okay.
That was the start of my
really happy for you.
Musical theatre career.
Yeah.
And probably the end.
Yeah.
But.
Well, we went out with a high.
Such a high. I was also in some like Michael Jackson production at my actual musical theatre school. Because I did do musical theatre.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm. I just pranced around.
As you should.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah,
but yeah, not as good as High School Musical. Close, but no cigar.
I'm trying to think. Like, there hasn't been.
No, there isn't. I did like Teen Beach Movie, but I was way too old to be watching.
Oh my gosh, I love Teen Beach Movie.
I was way too old to be watching that, but I loved it.
I was too old to be watching that too. Yeah, but Cruising for Bruising.
Bruise is Cherry Pat. What is it?
Cherry Pat. Something to go to the hat.
What is it?
See, it's too. We were too old.
See, too old.
But I remember, you better run.
Here we come.
Revving our engines under
Bubblegum, cherry pop, go to the hut.
Yeah.
Hanging with my brother because his friends are so hot.
While we're cruising.
For some loving.
Yeah.
That was like Grease, that bit.
Yeah. And Maya Mitchell was in it and I love her. She's my queen. She's in the Fosters.
Ross Lynch, of course.
Yeah, Ross Lynch, of course. I love his sister, Rydell. She's like...
Her baby names are interesting.
Her baby name's...
Super
Stormy... Oh no, Stormy's the mum. Super Sweetie. Sweetie's the girl.
Sweetie.
Yeah. They're really adorable kids.
Yeah, they're cute.
And she's like super mum. She's like so consistent. That's really great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I love her. I follow her.
Cute.
She's just good vibes. She's always like wearing something pink and girly. And she just she makes it feel like it's possible to be a mum. Do you know? Because sometimes like the idea of being a mum is like, wow, how do I do anything? But she just makes it look like, oh, you can.
Have you seen Indy Clinton?
Yeah, she makes it more realistic.
Yeah, I love her. I find her videos so entertaining.
I love her, and I love the fact that she's Australian as well.
Yeah, I know.
Like now that
so funny.
The babies are starting to talk.
Yeah,
and you can like hear Navy's little accent and stuff.
They're cute, but that makes me so glad that I've never popped a kid out.
Oh yeah. Couldn't
anyway,
in the future though.
Yeah,
for sure. But like hopefully not in the near future.
Obviously. Let's be so unbelievably real.
Like, I genuinely can't look after myself. And I wish I was joking. I can't. And there's people younger than me who have kids.
Oh my God. Last night at work, I was talking to these guys, and this is so off topic, but it's not. It's on topic for this. We were talking about that, because I was like, oh God, I literally said that. I was like, I can't look after myself, let alone a kid. Yeah. And I was deep in that. Guys... Right, so like, say they have a one-night stand or something, or they see someone and they don't see them again, they could have kids running around out there and not know. We, thank God, would know if I've popped something out of the cooch.
Yeah.
They actually
never know.
That would be really quite scary. I would be like emailing, hey, sorry for the message, just checking we haven't got when we didn't procreate.
Yeah. Very
procreate.
Possible. Very, very.
Isn't that
possible.
the name of it?
It's an app.
Anyway, I was just deep in that. I was like, I don't know. I don't like the fact that if I was them, I'd fear that someone at 18 years old is going to come up like, hey, Dad, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that happened in one of my favourite shows of all time, Life Unexpected.
Really?
She showed up at, Lux, the girl showed up at Baze's, the dad's door, and was like, you're my dad.
Yeah.
He had no idea the whole time that Kate, the wife, or the girlfriend at the time, had a baby.
Anyway, fear unlocked if you're a man.
Yeah.
Take that.
I mean, I'd actually rather have that fear than the fear of like having to give birth.
Yeah, all that is the... Yeah.
I feel like being a man do be easier in that respect. But it's so fine. They have their own challenges. They do be having challenges themselves. Like, men's mental health is so important, guys. Look
guys, it's important. I just don't care as much. Anyway, no, that's mean.
Anyway,
that's mean.
We have to round this episode off. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop us a follow. You know, follow us on socials as well. We post a bunch over there. But thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.